some legal. But they're gonna talk to someone here in a few minutes. I have someone to talk to you in a moment, sir.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I have a card myself. I'm from Concord, New Hampshire. And yeah, myself and my friend Peter here on the police accountability tour. We've been going around the country, looking into different things around the country.
Okay, no problem. Hang on. So we'll be ready for you in a second, man. Got somebody coming in.
Awesome, thank you. A supervisor or something of that sort is on the way down.
Okay, thanks, man. And we just wanted to come here to ask about that practice.
What I like the dog.
I had two, I'd say interesting interactions with civilians. One person said she had just gotten released from the jail.
We talked to her outside.
Yeah, and then another person was curious about the blood withdrawals, hadn't known about it.
I found out one day when they're suspected of drunk driving. Drunk or not.
Even though I wasn't thinking ahead when we came out here to, be following up on DUI cases specifically, I feel like it's reflected in some of the stories we've been following up on have been abuses against people accused of DUI.
Right.
And I think that may have been something that, since that had been more of a criminalized activity, and I wouldn't necessarily oppose the idea of social stigma against that sort of behavior, but it's been much more criminalized where it wasn't criminalized in the past, not several, but just a few generations ago.
That's right. The natural incentive, the tendency is to do.
Every time one or two or three people get hurt, something goes bad.
I was mistaken. I came in and I said the Nighthawks, but this is
The sheriff's.
Nighthawks. Yeah.
They have it. Hey, nobody answered. Okay, so they know to come down. Okay, all right. I was just making sure somebody's gonna shoot. Okay, thank you. Hey, ma'am, how can I help you? Yes, ma'am. Name, sir.
Permit inside the county building. You have a permit to videotape?
We're waiting for somebody to come down, sir.
You have a permit to videotape.
My
inside
permit
the
is that
building.
this is a public building and we have the right to film public officials in the course of their
I'm
duties.
sorry on his way down.
My permit is the Constitution.
And the fact that if you claim to be transparent and work for people, then people have the right to document, to create a truthful record. That's all the camera is it captures the truth.
Already called this. Either him or Lieutenant Podolsky is going to be there.
You need me to stick around or you?
No, you don't have to. No. Just give them that car. I know they're going to catch you before they're on the way.
Can I give you a flyer?
No, yeah, he's good.
Mr. Lang?
So is that man as hostile outside as he was in?
Yeah, as I approached, I noticed his name tag. He said, "Hey, Mr. Lane." I asked him about the practice, and he got pretty forthright with information. So thus far, we've been streaming for 17 minutes.
Thank you so much, man.
So did he, was there a public building? I mean, I guess the extent of the interaction was here.
I
wonder
pretty
if he
much
did.
asked him a lot of questions about his thoughts on the practice.
How are you guys doing?
Hello, my name is Garrett Ian. I'm with freeconcord.org from Concord, New Hampshire.
Okay. How can I help you? I'm Shannon Volknon. Oh, excuse me, one second. How can I help you?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to like go over here to talk or wherever's good.
Excuse me, 1 second.
Okay.
Yes. Uh-huh. I'm actually downstairs right now in the lobby. I can check with you when I'm finished here. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Sorry about that. What can I do for you?
Well, thank you for coming to speak with us today.
Of course.
Our concern, one of the reasons we're here, is that we've heard that this county is one that has been implementing forcible blood withdrawals from people. Georgia already has in place penalties for people who refuse DUI sobriety checks, as far as like field tests or breathalysers.
Right. Sure.
So the fact that an invasive medical procedure would be done to someone for refusing something that there's already a Georgia penalty for, even without that penalty, I think many people would take issue with the fact that someone's having a medical procedure formed on them without their consent. So we're wondering what the status of that practice is, if it's going to be continued.
Well, I tell you, I would be happy to speak with you guys about that, but what I would ask you to do is to make an appointment to meet with me, and I'll be happy to do that. So if you have any contact information, I'll be happy to take that.
Yeah, I gave one of the deputies took my card.
Someone said there was someone down here with a camera and asked me to come down, so I didn't even bring a card with me. So I'll be happy to give you my card.
Cool.
And if you'd like to make an appointment with me, I would be more than happy to sit down and discuss that with you.
Okay, well, is there anybody else who's here? Here's my card, by the way. Is there anyone else who would be able to talk to us who perhaps has been involved with that procedure?
Well, not right now, there's not. So, and I'm the public information officer here at the Sheriff's Office, so I would be the person to speak with. But unfortunately, you've just arrived at our office without any appointment, without any notice. So if you'd like to make an appointment, I'd be happy for you to come back and we can sit down and speak, and you guys can...
Could it be within 24 hours?
Let me look at my calendar for tomorrow. I believe that Thursday and Friday, I'm pretty tied up. I'm pretty tight, and it's already, it's after 4 now. But next week, I think I'm pretty open.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll be around. I mean, maybe we could touch base with some people in the area that could, follow up on our behalf. But sure, if I get your contact info.
Let me run upstairs real quick and grab my card, and I'll give you my contact information. All right? All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
The PIO from 50 yards.
And she comes back, I'm also going to ask about the resistance that we received from the one man or maybe you could ask since...
Yeah.
Do you want to do
It's so bureaucratic, dude. Like they work for others. We're here to serve you, and they're like can't speak with you about their own practices. It's like, hey, dude, why'd you beat up my girlfriend, or why'd you beat up my friends? And you're like, sorry, man, I can't talk right now. Why don't you come back?
Yeah.
So, what else we doing? Let's see if they got like a piece of paper.
You think she's gonna get back with you in those 24 hours?
Do you have a piece of paper, like a standard template form for a FOIA request? I don't need much. You can just like, yeah, that's fine.
Requesting information on the use of the procedure. Yeah, that makes me think that standing next to it can't be all that safe.
Yeah.
Like
Feel
all
bad
day.
for them, do it all day long.
Yeah, that's why dentists stand behind those walls, right, that have lead in them
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, when they x-rayed my butt to make sure there was no tooth still in it, they like ran out of the room between every shot.
Dog tooth? Dog tooth?
When they got attacked by the dog,
Oh, yeah.
the guy sick the dog. Got the pieces of the teeth will break off inside the bite.
Yeah, that can't be too comfortable.
Like a jail before now. Hey, hey, what's up?
That was an accidental 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. Okay, let me hit you one time. Two times.
All right, here you go, Garrett.
Thank you.
Yep, just give me a call and we'll set something up, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out with your story.
Okay, I'll probably be in touch via email.
Yeah, I'm just curious, where are you guys from? Like, your number's not local, where are you guys from?
I'm from Concord, New Hampshire originally, now based out of
Okay.
Keene, New Hampshire. I blog on Free Concord and Free Keene.
Okay. So what brought you here? Did you come here just to do this story?
Well, we're in this part of the country, and this is one of
Okay.
the more interesting stories in this area.
Okay, all right,
We're doing
well,
a tour around the country of trying to stop in different places and see what the different security issues are for people.
right, okay. Well, like I said, just give me a shout and make an appointment. I'll be happy to help you. I did look at my calendar, and Thursday and Friday are not going to work for me, but any day next week should be good.
Cool.
Okay, except for Wednesday. All right?
And one other issue is there was a sheriff's deputy when we were in here. Most of them have been very friendly, very cordial, but one was very upset about us filming, and I don't know if he went so far as to make a threat, but he said, you need a permit or something of that sort. So
Yeah.
I hope that, you know, there's understanding that we're in a public place and people have a right to film. And I see you guys have plenty of
Sure,
cameras,
sure.
so
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that at least you felt like the majority of the deputies here were friendly and welcoming, so.
Yeah, that individual, his first name was S as in Sam, and his last name was Lane.
Lane? Okay, all right.
Do you know
well,
him?
Well, there is a Deputy Lane here, kind of short
That's
guy.
Lane.
Is he kind of small in
Yeah.
stature a little bit?
Would it surprise you that he acted that way to people filming him?
Well, I mean, I don't.
I mean, you know your college.
I didn't
You know
see
who
his.
you know who the most
I didn't.
heavy-handed
I
people
didn't.
are.
I didn't see his reaction, but certainly, if you have any concerns about the way that any deputy interacted with you, you can, call the department. And we have a department that handles complaints, so any kind of courtesy complaints. So, but I'm happy to hear that the
Here's a
majority of
couple.
the deputies you
If
encountered
like. I
were
belong on
very
a site
pleasant to you.
called copblock.org,
Okay.
which has a tagline, "Badges don't grant
Okay.
extra rights." So,
Do you guys often pass out
You can check
permits
it
to record?
I'm sorry.
Do you guys have permits to record here? Or?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh.
Not that I'm aware of.
Just checking.
He may be thinking though of inside the courtroom, because there are procedures inside the courtroom that you have to follow. But that's during court
Motions,
proceedings, so he may be thinking that. So.
oh, thank you
All
very
right,
much.
all right. Well, thanks, guys. And like I said, I'll be happy to meet with you next week if you guys want to do that. And I'm sorry. All right. You guys have a good one. And
Cool,
I'll talk
thanks.
to you soon. Bye-bye.
I don't know.
Maybe not in the courtroom, but that's
I mean, I think we'd have plenty of people to ask questions of just outside, so,
I mean, if you guys want to do that, it's cool.
yeah.
Let them.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be heavy traffic. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Well, that was like a mixed, I'd say, reaction. We got a little bit of hostility, but mostly people professional about something that's very unprofessional and very disturbing. I don't know what a 287G facility is. I'm not surprised to see a keep off the grass sign here. No fun.
What's the point of having grass if you can't walk in?
Exactly. I guess maybe this is a grave. Oh, to the dog. Everybody loves the dog.
Go ahead. Step.
If the dog wasn't there, I would. But
Dog.
the dog didn't do anything wrong. He was just trained to be that way. Or she. I don't know which sexual assignment Zacho had. So Pete's writing up like a little FOIA request. I don't know what exactly they're called here in Georgia. In New Hampshire, they're called 91A requests, based on RSA 91A, which is the right to know law. I imagine Georgia has something similar. FOIA stands for Freedom of Information Act, which is a federal thing.